Hi, this is Mr. Waterproof iPhone case giving you a review today on the Catalyst Lifestyle iPhone 4 and 4S waterproof iPhone case. Now, I've taken it out of the packaging already. It's only because I always make a mess of trying to get it out. The packaging is very good. This is essentially the case. Before I install the iPhone, I'd just like to point out a couple of the features. The first, of course, is the O-ring that runs around the perimeter of this case. This is the business end of the waterproof action. Always check before you go underwater that there's no hairs, sand, dust, scratches or anything like that which could breach the seal on this waterproof case. There's also on this case, they've got some very high quality technology. If you look down here, you can see it looks like a hole, but it's actually a sound port. It's got a very fine waterproof membrane in there which vibrates and allows the sound to travel out. I beg your pardon. This has probably got the best sound out of nearly all of the waterproof iPhone cases. It's rated to 5 meters, which is over double of the generic waterproof iPhone case rating. And great sound, great waterproof depth. I don't know how they do it, but it's fantastic. Now, when you're installing your iPhone, just make sure this mute control, if you've got it in your hand this way, make sure that's turned clockwise. Put the base of your phone in first, making sure the start button joins up with that little start button dot there. And you just gently squeeze it in. It's just great. Precision made, you can feel the air trying to get out as you're squeezing in. They actually recommend, and I probably should have done it a second ago, that you undo one of these little vents here. This is just a speaker port at the top here, and that allows any air to escape. When you're putting it in, it's so precision made that the air pressure can build up inside the case. Now, here's the back of the case. Again, just line up the lenses over your iPhone lens. Always handy to give that a clean before you put it in there. And there's also a tab here which sits at the top, and that fits into that tab there. So just line it up and just gently pop it in. They say to always check that there's no bits of O-ring twisted or pinched or anything like that. And you can, once you've installed your iPhone, you can look around this clear edge here, and if there's anything that looks a bit funny, just simply undo it and do it up again. They recommend with all of these waterproof iPhone cases, including the Catalyst Lifestyle cases, that you do a water test in the sink before you go diving or anything like that involved with water. It simply means closing the case without your iPhone in it, put it in a sink of water, swill it around a bit, and then take it out, dry it, open it, check for any water. It's a great confidence thing for yourself. Everyone's scared to put their iPhone in the water, but once you realise that it really is fully waterproof, it gives you confidence. It's also a great way to practice installing your case. And parents, if you purchase this for your kids, make sure you go through that process with them and make sure they understand all the instructions. So, the waterproof features, I suppose, of this case, as I've already shown you this as well. There's a speaker port there. This is a silicon rubber grommet, and in there you can also see there's a microphone membrane, same waterproof membrane, allowing the vibrations to pass through. All you have to do to close it is simply just squeeze it into position. It fits in snugly, very waterproof, a very, very simple way of going about it actually. And the same on the bottom, you've got your charging port. You can see it's a nice bit of black silicon rubber there. So you've got your access to your charging port. You don't have to take it out of your iPhone out of the case ever. The only time, and I've had friends that said, oh, I have to take it out to put it on my dock for the iPhone or iPod. I've put on my website, you'll find it there under iPhone 4 accessories, is a dock extension, which you can just pop in the bottom and you never have to take it out of your case then. Just fold that back, put your dock extension in and straight on your iPod dock. Very, very effective. Alright, so it's all a matter of just squeezing it in. They're all in, and you're fully waterproofed. The touch screen and everything works fantastic. You've got your volume control buttons accessible there, your start and stop button, all works fine. Now just remember that you put it in and the mute switch is turned off, so simply turn it the other way. Your mute's off now, you're ready to go. Now it doesn't beam you up, but it does everything else. You've suddenly converted your iPhone into a go anywhere machine. It's just fantastic. It comes with some accessories as well. You can get a weatherproof earphone adapter. You can get belt clips, bike mounts, even a GoPro mount clip where you can insert this into the clip and it fits onto a normal GoPro mount for out in the water, on your helmet, snorkeling, whatever you like. It's fantastic. There's also one other thing, because of course if you drop your iPhone in the water it will sink. They've got a floating lanyard as well, which has a lanyard attachment point here, and that will hold up to 250 grams, so fantastic. I suppose I'll just run you through the exiting procedure, taking your iPhone out of the case. Again, turn the mute switch clockwise. Now the tab here, you can use your fingernail if it's tough enough, but a 5 or 10 cent piece is fine. Just jam it in there and break the seal of the case, and then it's just simply pulling it out. They also say don't push on the case, it's very thin on the surface, so that helps you with your touch sensitivity and also your sound. So don't squeeze that out or you'll bend it. Just simply tap it out into your hand like that and you're in business. Well, that's about it. That's Mr. Waterproof iPhone case with my review on the Catalyst Lifestyle iPhone 4 and 4S waterproof iPhone case. Thank you. Speak soon.